Michael Landrum, and I'm running for a civil district court. Now, while Renee is running for one of our criminal courts, that's where people who are charged with felony crimes are brought to trial. Our civil district courts are the cases where the lawsuits wind up. And we cover the whole range from fender bender to property disputes to contract disputes of all kinds. And so our civil district courts are particularly important in an international business center like Harris County. We are an area where people come from all over the world to do business. And to do business reliably in our county, they need to know that if something goes wrong, if a problem arises, they can trust, they can rely that they can go to the courts and to see that their rights are upheld, their contracts are upheld the way that they had negotiated and written them. And for that to happen, you really need an experienced, qualified, fair professional. And if you don't believe that it's important for the big calls and the big cases to be made by qualified, experienced professionals, just ask a Green Bay Packers fan how that worked out when they had some professionals making the calls on the field that weren't so good. And I'm not talking about yesterday's game. I'm talking about the one 2 weeks ago where the call was against them. Yeah. For myself, I've been representing small and medium-sized businesses and business people in Harris County and Texas, in the state and federal district courts, and in the appellate court for 35 years. I'm board certified as a specialist by the Texas Board of Legal Specialization in the field of civil trial law. That's what this court does. I'm also board certified as a specialist in the field of civil appellate law, because that's what happens next. If someone doesn't like the call they get to appeal. So I've been doing that for all these years. Those are my qualifications, and that's my experience. There are 3 things I'd like to ask you all to do this evening. First one, most important, please vote for me. I'm Michael Landrum. I'm on that long list that Renee showed you. But please vote for me. And then please pick up the telephone, call your friends, or send an email to your friends and say, I've met this man. I know him. He's a real person, and he's real concerned about what this court is about and what's going on in our county. And he understands the importance of these courts. The next thing I'd like to ask you to do after you've decided to vote, and by the way, please vote early. Early voting is so much more convenient than voting on election day. You don't have to fight the long lines. If you're downtown, you can just stop into the county administration building and vote, or you can go to any number of others. I believe we have 44, 45. Chris, how many locations?
38.
38, okay. All across the county. You don't have to go to your place. You just walk in and they'll let you vote there. So please do that. Tell your friends. And then, after we've voted and we've gotten our friends to vote, ask your friends to call their friends. Because that's what grassroots is all about, folks. And that's what we're all about. We want you to know us as human beings, and not as just some anonymous name. Because it's easy to be anonymous in Harris County with all of these races and all the people we have in our county. So please stick around and let me visit with you, because I want to know you. And the final thing I'd like for you to do, if you have a group of friends or your church where I can come and get to meet your friends, please invite me. I'll come, because I want to know your friends, just like I want your friends to vote for me. So give me that opportunity.